is attacking him on a daily basis? Buy the special, motherfucker. Buy the special. Real talk.
Here's what's crazy. I've been seeing him on TikTok.
TikTok. Do you know what I'm saying?
He everywhere, yo. He unstoppable.
Instagram.
His YouTube shorts.
TikTok, Instagram, YouTube shorts.
You're wearing your YouTube shorts right now. He was talking about you got your YouTube shorts on right now.
Oh, fuck you. All I'm trying to say is Hunter Biden got
No, he's undeniably funny. You can't even act like a guy not funny.
He's funny. Yeah,
He's funny, bro.
If he's playing in your city, go see him. Watch his show. Just let him see that you support him, because right now he's being surrounded by people in this industry who are letting him know that he has to apologize, who are letting him know that people, Jimmy Fallon talking about people coming and crying for his Me Too comment. So it is important that he see that you guys are out there. And I know he'll probably play it off and he'll probably be embarrassed by the support, because this right now to me is the most egregious, blatant example of the left taking someone out for using their words. Worse, taking a comedian out for using his words.
Have you seen the guy who he does YouTube videos and he like breaks down comedians acting like he just doesn't like acting like they're great, and it's almost like a scientific breakdown of jokes?
Yeah.
He goes through Chris D'Elia's, and it is so fucking funny. He just destroys him.
He
oh my
basically,
God.
good. Okay.
He's like, see, right here, he's repeating it so that people know that he's making a joke, which is very effective. You can tell he's a seasoned comedian because he said it 4 to 5 times to get people laughing, and he's laughing, which is
Yes, it's so good. Chris D'Elia, the reason, if you're wondering why we're making fun of him, is because he has sex with children.
If I see another person who's done stand-up for 3 years, it's like, my special's coming out in 2 weeks. I'm gonna fucking, I'm pissed, dude.
I do teach piano lessons as well.
Oh yeah? Oh, you're a teacher? Oh yeah? Whoa. He's all like, I'm a teacher. Oh my God, there's so many trash comedians, I can't even fucking believe it.
And like the whole crew's like, yes, Myles, like, yes. And Myles is like, just doing God's work here.
No, come on, he did not say that.
Yeah,
he did not say that.
No, he did. He said, just doing
I don't think he has any like unironic fans. Like I said, his entire community just makes fun of him. It's amazing.
One of the things that I think is interesting about this is that, you know, this is the third one of these videos that they released. And the first one, there was tremendous outrage. Second one, tremendous outrage. And that's when YouTube said, we're not going to let you post these videos.
I went and saw him at the Palladium about a year or two ago. And it was one of the worst shows I've ever seen.
Really?
And one of my friends, another comic that I respect a lot, gave him a standing ovation. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And he was like, I understand why you feel the way you do, but I just love seeing the act. And I was like, I couldn't believe it. What was bad about that? It was aggressively corny.
It's tricky too, responding to a crowd like that too, because you have to be funny, but you can't be too mean, right? You can't hit a fly with a sledgehammer.
It's one of the best stupid, poor comedians working today, for sure.
I just really encourage this group to think carefully about this sad attempt at humor.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us. Jokes Explained, live from Austin, Texas, on this Friday, April 10th. I hope you are ready to play some stand-up comedy bingo. We have stand-up comedy bingo on the schedule today. Thank you, Sigvard819, for resubscribing to the channel and resubscribing here on Twitch. Thank you very much for sticking around to learn about the craft of stand-up comedy. Welcome, Sauerkraut, our moderator this evening. Sauerkraut is here to moderate the chat and to fact-check everything I say. And by fact-check, that means confirm that I am always right. Thanks again. Get your bingo cards. We got 2 minutes to go. I've somehow set it so that I'm streaming vertically and horizontally on the Professional Joke Explainer YouTube channel at the same time. I don't know if that's working or not. I don't know if it's going to crash OBS. We're flying wild today. me explain how bingo works if you're new here. Bingo is available on Twitch. You got to click a button on your screen. I'll press the instructions here again. You get a bingo card. Play along with us. I'll be checking off the bingo tiles as we hear them. If you win bingo, you get to link a link in the chat to a video you want to have explained, and I will explain it at the end of the stream. Or alternately, you can donate the most money to the stream, and I will play your video in accordance with the laws of the free market. The wealth of nations, Adam Smith. Get into it. Rep says, I thought you were a professional yoke explainer. Well, if you're implying that it's because I'm so yoked, thank you for the compliment. I think I can lift more than Hassan now at this point. So just getting ready for that big fight we got coming up in the Sphere. See you there, Hassan. Now, before we get started, we got a minute left to get bingo cards. I've got some secondary entertainment for us. Jim Brewer, one of our favorites, with the video title, Nobody's Talking About What Trump Keeps Saying. And I could not agree more. This looks like a stand-up set. He's got the audience here in the background. But I could not agree more with this. The media is never reporting on what Trump is saying. You never hear about it.
A lot of people hanging on to, no.
Already off to a great start with a little bit of the old face comedy.
What's all happening is supposed to happen, and all the good guys are in power. No, they're not. It's a movie. It's all scripted.
Myles, I think your YouTube stream is bungled. It's like you're trying to stream in vertical mode, but it's tiny. Is everyone else's stream absolutely fucked? Or is this just Gordo? Is it fucked? Okay, well, then goodbye, YouTube vertical stream. Oh, Schwepp says it's fine. You're tiny. Okay. Okay, I will turn off the vertical stream. Goodbye, vertical stream. We hardly knew ye. Hey, Craig Allen. Here's a day's salary for the tiny screen. Thank you, RJ Allen, retiring the tiny Myles with a tiny retirement fund of $2. Thank you for the super chat. Bless Tiny Myles, and may he have a happy tiny life wherever he lives now. Okay, the tiny stream is gone. Well, we'll see what the deal is later on, guys. We didn't even get a chance to hear Jim Brewer. We'll get back to him once we got our first bingo. We'll have a little interlude there. I'm looking at my YouTube streamer now. It says I have a very poor connection, which is very interesting to me. Wow, it really does look quite because I do pay $120 a month for fiber optic internet. But, you know, here in Austin, there's hurricanes, there's tornadoes. Sometimes when they're streaming Kill Tony, it takes the internet down for everybody else in the Austin area. So it sucks, but Kill Tony is the main revenue for the state of Texas right now. So I can understand it. You guys get your bingo cards. And let's get some bingo going. Let's see how many we got for bingo already. We got 18 players for bingo. Not too bad. Not too shabby. YouTube is fine now. Thank you. Bingo starts now. And let's start out with something light, something nice. This is Tyler Fisher. Just released this one. Tyler Fisher, very successful stand-up comic, almost 500,000 YouTube subscribers, with the title, Do Gay People Exist Anymore? Which is a very funny thing to say because if you've paid attention to the news, Gay people are spreading. They're a growing they're like Islam and gay people are the two most fastest growing religions. Islam and gay. So this is obviously sarcastic. Already laughing. We're already laughing. I mean, yes. Already gay. Already got one tile.
I just want to get back to normal, you know, to the 1990s. I yearn for that time. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it. All this obsession with race and gender and sexuality. What do we have? We had you could be gay, straight, or lesbian. Those were simple times, baby. Simple times. Dude, there's so many things now, like gay. I don't even think gay people exist anymore. They've been smoked out. They were the OG, and they've been trampled by all the translucents and the fucking pandasexuals and shit. I love meeting
Translucents. I like that. That's funny. That's a very clever trans joke, right? You got trans. So trans, when you hear it on the news, generally means transgender, but you could also say transmission, translucent. I had never heard that. Transformer, like the robots. There's so many great jokes you could do with that. Translucent, I hadn't heard before. You know, in the old days, a lot of people, you know, even though I know Austin's a very sunny place, I tend to become a little translucent. With the lack of sunlight, I start to become a bit more accustomed to cave life. My eyes can't focus in the sunlight very well. I start to develop translucent skin. My fingernails start to fall off. I start to eat fish raw, just biting them right on the side. A little bit Gollum. I get a little bit of the Gollums. So thank God it's springtime.
old classic gay. It's like meeting a cobbler. You're like, whoa, you're still doing that, huh? Good for you. Good for you. Cobble away, sir. Good for you. Still pounding the pavement.
Transportation, Ivan, yeah.
But that list is so long, man. That thing is like a fucking Egyptian hieroglyphic now. Just every day they're adding new sexuality.
Okay, look at this. That's a little bit of AV comedy. You know, clever video editor using all the tools in the creative cloud to make sure you can make these stand-up clips pop. So he's got MMIWG2SL GBTQQIA+. So this is what the wokes want. This is what they want. The wokes want you to say this before every time you begin speaking.
To it. One day I woke up and I checked my little list. I had to study it to fuck these insane women.
To fuck these insane women. Number 13, comedian fucks. That's awesome.
A little pronoun booklet, a little cheat sheet. They put a plus at the end. They capped it off with the plus. Because that was the inclusive people going, enough, okay, plus people, yucky, whatever else, we're done, okay? We're fucking done. You're in the plus bucket, whatever. What is a plus person? You ever met one of these people? Do we have any plus people here tonight? Just guy in the back, like.
I should say. Number 2, ladies and gentlemen, we got number 2. Animal impression of incredible stuff. He's doing so. I don't know if you guys remember, but none of you guys are woke. This is not a liberal woke space here. We are all meat eating. I assume all of you guys are wearing blue jeans with no shirt, and you are very red, and you're watching this stream from your gym, where you've been working out in your jeans. And so we don't know about what's going on in the woke world a lot of the time, the liberal world, but a significant portion of them are pretending to be cats. So this is very funny. Tyler Fisher knows this because he's trying to fuck crazy woke women. Because that is a very annoying thing. Is a lot of woke women tend to be very hot. And so you have to sort of learn their shitty culture to try to trick them into sleeping with you. A big part of trying to get laid is just learning how to be very, very tricky. You want to be very like a salesman, you know? You got to learn how to lie. There he goes.
Manager's like, we got 2 cats, litter box for 2. Where do we put these people? I don't want to get fired. I know the exact pinpoint moment when that list exploded. It was when the 3rd letter was added, right? Sure, do you know the 3rd letter of the sexuality acronym? B. B. Pretty fast, and he's hard as a rock. Nice work. The B.
Pretty fast, and he's hard as a rock. That's a number 45. That's referring to the penis. When a man gets hard, and a lot of the time, you know, when people get older, they tend to feel stiff. You know, their back, their neck can sometimes feel stiff. So some people get confused. You know, when someone says, I'm really hard right now, they might be thinking, oh, this person's referring to their neck or their back being stiff. No, it means your penis is full of blood.
The bisexuals ruined it all. That's when it exploded. That's right. Bisexuals got greedy, as bisexuals tend to do.
That how it just explained
and now we're
it,
fucked,
man.
okay? Now, the gays and the lesbians, they had a hard go. They did not have the same rights back then. A lot of them got beat up. Some lost their jobs, lost their families. And then the bisexuals were like, oh, we're oppressed. Yeah, LGB. Yeah, we will put the B on there. We won't, yeah, we're having a hard time. I'm sorry, folks. Am I supposed to feel bad for someone that gets to fuck everybody? Really?
Okay, he's fucking... He's, you know, he's fucking everything. So, I'm just going to check off number 17. There's cum implied. Funny scene, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, that's great stuff. Medical fact. Absolutely. It's quite the mic technique. Extended. That's not really a mic slap, though. Maybe extended stool technique. Because he's got his foot up on the stool. He's not fucking the stool, but he's using the stool as sort of a sex prop. Straight comic imagines being gay. Yes, absolutely.
Jim, Kim.
That actually is name comedy, and not in the sense that we'd normally think.
Poop joke.
Yeah, there we go. We have a new what just happened there? That was quite the glitch. It says DJ Chemix redeemed oh yeah.
Poop joke.
There we go. Oh, poop joke. Okay, there we go. Yeah, what happened to the oh yeah? What's going on? DJ Chemix got totally robbed. Oh my god. What in the disaster? Let's go to my alerts here. I should just open this up. You should just show everybody what I see. Viewer rewards. Channel points. Uh-huh.
Poop joke.
Wow, look at that. I'm trying to see. I added poop joke, and I guess when you add a channel point, it deletes a different one, even though it still exists right there on the screen the whole time.
Poop joke.
Yeah, see, there is poop joke, but I don't know why oh yeah is gone. I actually never touched that reward at all. So, again, I do hope that that also poop joke had a 1 minute cooldown that I set on there as well. So No 1 minute cooldown. Oh yeah is gone. Sometimes the stream is muted. And I don't want to freak out right now, but there are times when I do fantasize about cutting the power to civilization. I do. I actually dream about that a lot.
Poop joke.
Just shutting down the grid. That's it. Everyone, we're just farmers now. Donkey on a plow. Streaming tools. Drops, emotes. Let me just search channel points. Let's see where that goes. Channel points. No, that doesn't do anything.
Poop joke.
Alerts. Alert box. Edit alerts. Visuals and sound.
Poop joke.
This is just evidence for you guys. There you go, DJ. So you see how that alert exists? Well, fuck you. Fuck all of you. It doesn't exist. See how poop joke is here? And oh yeah is also here. And when you do poop joke, look at this.
Poop joke.
It goes poop joke. Look at that. That's so fun. And when you click oh yeah, it does oh yeah. But actually, no, fuck you.
Poop joke.
But actually, fuck you. I also think I added it so that there was supposed to be a cooldown of some kind, but that's in a different setting. Because there's channel point settings and there's alert settings. So I have channel points and alerts. You have to do both of them. But I thought that's how it's set up. So oh yeah, for this stream is absolutely disabled. Nobody knows why. Nobody knows why. So fuck me, fuck you. I fucking hate this platform. And if the power goes out in your city, you'll know this guy. Anyway, moving on. What was I even doing? Just thought I'd let you all see what I'm dealing with here. Let you know what I'm dealing with. As soon as I change anything, it shuts down the whole fucking stream.
I can't get a job because I'm busy fucking everybody. Shut it down. Shut it down, Portland. Let's take a breather.
This is from the comedy special Live in Portland by Tyler Fisher that just came out. Gonna have to do this one, the whole thing one day.
I don't care what adults do. I don't care. I don't care what adults do at all. You know what I mean? I didn't care during the pandemic. If anyone got the vaccine, didn't get it, I didn't get it, mostly because my pediatrician said I was too tiny, okay?
Short joke.
I got judged a hell of a lot for that. My God, the children are being given options to pick their sexuality, their gender when they're 3, 4, 5. I'm like, you know what the real problem is? Is that these kids are growing up and I'm dating them, okay? It's not pretty up there.
Hey, look. So that's called an edgy joke, right? So he's implying he's a pedophile, which of course is was a big no-no in the old days. Obviously now there's a bit of wiggle room, considering a lot of the wealthiest people in the world are documented pedophiles now, which I guess means it's part of the road to success. But, when this was filmed, I don't know if that was the case yet.
Date a couple weeks ago. I was actually in San Francisco. I was out with a Gen Z younger gal. She goes, I have to tell you something about my identity.
That's a white woman.
And you need to respect it. I go, I'm definitely not going to respect it now. She goes, I identify as a fluid. So I go.
And there's the fluid.
Fluid? What do you mean, you're wet? What are you talking about? All right, I identify as hard and broke. Let's get out of here, son. I don't want to fucking pay for this meal. She goes, no, my gender's fluid, Tyler. It changes. Every day I wake up and I never know if I'm going to be a man or a woman. I go, oh, you remember when that was called schizophrenia 5 fucking days ago? Shut it down. Shut it down. I don't care. Get some help. We're all fucked up. We're all delusional. Why is that the one delusion we all have to go with? I'm 5'6". I think I'm 6'5". My friends, you know, I can't be like, guys, look up when I walk in the room and just pretend. No, they beat the shit out of me.
Shrep says, I need a tile for a story that never happened. Yes. We do. That would be a good tile. Very good suggestion. It is hard to verify whether these stories happen or not. I tend to just imagine. Comedy is all about imagining that everything they say is true. That's why it's important for the crowd to be a little bit drunk when you're doing stand-up, because they just kind of go along with it.
And I get my shit together.
Also, humble brag, going out on a date.
This person's lecturing me. They're lecturing me. The she, they, who, what, when, where, why, whatever the fuck. I don't know. Is lecturing me. Going, you're a privileged, toxic, oppressive, cis white male. I go, privileged? I can't even ride a roller coaster legally. I'm wearing kids' clothes.
That's another short guy joke. Couple self-deprecating jokes there. Very good.
It's a woman's watch. You're doing a gender reveal party over creme brulee on a first date. And what kind of psych ward did I just walk into? I go, what are you?
Oh, you're right. The gay accent, sauerkraut. Remembering from a lot earlier. That's true. Gay is an accent. I'll give you that one.
Yeah, tonight, right? I was
fair.
like, don't I have the right to
fair
know?
Fish.
We go home together. I'm playing Russian roulette with your fucking genitals. What are you tonight? She goes, well, I feel like a woman tonight. I said, fuck yeah, thank you, Lord. First one this month. My ass is sore. That surgery's getting good. Her credit. Then
another trans joke.
Bill comes $395. I was like, you still feeling like a chick? Or you want to split this, bro? What's going on, brother? You fucking top G? You fucking Andrew Tate fucking motherfucker?
All right, a little bit more name comedy there. Okay, that's good. A little taste there. Live in Portland. Really high-risk venue, right? Portland is full of a lot of wokesters. Very violent wokesters. There's no police in Portland. It's just homeless people and gender-fluid people running rampant. So for Tyler Fisher to go to Portland, he must have had a lot of people had to drive all the way from Texas to see him. So risky, but also proves that he can make people laugh wherever, as long as they'll drive from the forest to his venue. They'll always be there to laugh. Very good stuff. All right, keep moving. Oh, there's another little short one here.
Special magic. They don't use it all the time, just for special occasions. Not that. What is wrong with you people? We're in church.
We're in church. Religious
poop joke.
Religious joke. 54. Crowd funny? Sure, I'll give you crowd says something funny.
Get your heads out of the gutter!
He's also shitting on the crowd a little bit. Okay, maybe he's shitting.
Every guy's here going, how did he know what I was thinking? He must be a prophet. How do I know? Because I'm a guy. No, they got special magic. It's special. It's unique. Only use it now and again to...
And women are annoying. I think this is kind of the whole bit here.
Let you know how much power they actually have. For example, women can make things appear out of nowhere that weren't there moments before, no matter how hard you looked.
Okay, so I think he's talking about, this is a church audience, so every woman that these people know is their wife. So that it makes it a lot easier to make these kind of women are annoying jokes, because everyone here has a wife, and everyone here who's a woman is a wife, and so they understand a lot of these jokes here. This is going to be very good. My wife is annoying stuff. I lost my watch streak. Myles, did you do an unscheduled stream? Marlo, I did on April Fool's.
Honey, where's the mayonnaise? In the refrigerator? No, it's not. I've been looking for 15 minutes and there is absolutely no mayonnaise in the refrigerator. Second shelf behind the pickles. No, because of...
Huge applause break and some body comedy. Huge applause break for the mayonnaise. So women are always hiding stuff from you. They're always making they humiliate you on a daily basis, right? They humiliate you. They demean you. They trick you. They nag. They don't make any money. They make you buy it. They are the most annoying people alive. But we, can't live with them, can't live without them.
How do you do that? They'll take your favorite shirt, hang it up in the closet, but not let you see it until they want you to. Honey, where's my shirt? Hanging up. No, it's not. I've been going through every stinking shirt, and it is not in here at all. Then they just toy with you. Gee, I wonder if I can find it. And there's mayonnaise in the pocket. How did you do that?
Great call back to the mayonnaise.
Of all the things that women can do.
Oh my God, this facial hair is something we can all aspire to. Damn, son. God, he looks cool.
I'll tell you what's the most amazing. I can have a baby.
I need to just breathe deeply here. And he looks so cool.
That blows me away. I will never in my life know what it's like to have a human being inside of me.
Ooh, sex joke?
It's amazing. Something happens to a woman's head when she's pregnant, though.
Okay, so I think I know where he's going to go with this. I'm going to give you 67. We've been dancing around vaginas this whole time. I'm just going to give it to you. But let me explain a little bit where I think he's going with this. Okay. So he's talking about something happens to the woman's head when she gets pregnant. So this is a medical fact. We've already covered this. What happens is a woman's head swells up 2 to 3 times as large as it normally is, right? It fills with fluid because the baby needs that extra brain, because, the babies have to be programmed, right? So the woman needs to have more capacity for RAM and memory storage so that she can download the data to the baby, right? Because the baby's brain is formed. It doesn't have an operating system yet. So the woman has to develop a larger head so that the extra storage she can then share with the baby and allow the baby to develop the primary operating OS that humans have. And that includes the default language, the default hand gestures. Italian women, they have to install all the hand gestures into the babies, and it takes up a lot of storage. So the woman's head is usually quite a lot larger. I think that's what he's going to explain here. It's a very funny phenomenon.
Those things that used to be called rationality and common sense kind of just go bing. She starts making stuff up and acting crazy. I mean, she's 8 months pregnant, gained 30 pounds. She's like, honey, I think I look fat.
23.
Do these jeans make me look fat? I feel fat. Do I look fat? Am I fat because I feel fat? Am I fat? I'm fat. I feel like fat. I'm fat. Am I fat? Fat. Hey, you are!
Nice
Bet I
bit.
know why. Maybe it's because you got a baby lodged in your stomach.
In your stomach. Yes. Okay, so he didn't talk about the head, but he is acknowledging that women get fatter because the baby is in their stomach. And when there's stuff in your stomach, you get fatter, Lagwar. Congratulations. Congratulations, Lagwar. Wow. We went without a bingo for a while there. We were hitting those tiles. Thank God. Congratulations, Lagwar. Whenever you're ready, link your link or donate it. Oh, forgot to warn you guys about that big ol' celebration coming in here. Schwab, thanks for the 69 bits. Bingo has started once more. Now let's hear what Jim Brewer has to say while we wait for Lagwar.
Poop joke.
Poop joke. Okay, nobody talking about what Trump is saying. Lagwar, you've got 10 minutes.
And they put it in your face. I'm going to give you an example. And I want you, if you believe that half these things are unscripted, I'm just going to show you something. And you tell me what you think this means. I'm going to point out how many times this individual says central casting. Do you know what central casting is?
Chat, do you know what central casting is? You know what central casting is? Lagwar, I'll grab your link here real quick. Real quick, like. Okay. Crisis actors, fishing term. His name is one. I think you're the closest. I think it's when you cast for the center of the lake.
Oh, before you even play that, do you know what central casting is? It's casting for a part, for doubles, to play a role.
Okay.
Look up central casting.
Hello.
And it's not just here, it's the whole world.
Welcome, Prof. Mead.
Prime Minister, it's the whole world. Central Casting is a renowned casting agency.
Nice. Okay, we got the AI overview. And this is what I love. This is interesting because he's going with Gemini here, which is not as reliable as Grok. I think if you go to any university in the 21st century, Swalwell-Tall, yes. If you go to any university, right, if you need to cite your sources, your primary source, you're going to have Grok. Grok is going to be the most academic source. Then Claude, then ChatGPT. Gemini is pretty low, actually, in terms of citing factual sources. So, but it was the fastest one. And generally, the rule with AI is whatever's in arm's reach, whatever you click on fastest is going to be the best source of information here.
Founded in 1925, that specializes in booking background actors, stand-ins, photo doubles, film, television, media. Straight out of central casting, describes someone who perfectly fits a specific stereotypical role, purpose. Okay? Watch how many times this banana says it. Here's video number 1.
I was like central casting.
Hey, you know what? And he's central casting. Look at that guy, central casting.
And these are central casting. If I'm doing a movie, I pick you, General.
Central casting. Very impressive. Oh, you're central casting. Look at this guy.
This man's central casting. I watch him all the time. Central casting.
Very interesting.
A real guy, and he is central casting. Do we agree? Central casting.
They're central casting, the red suspenders, handsome, beautiful, smart. You couldn't get better.
Okay.
Do you think that's just something do you think that's just a throwaway line?
Not a chance. If I know anything about Donald Trump, okay, from what I've seen, he is a very deliberate, direct mastermind, okay? He is playing 4, 5, 6D chess with so many different layers of geopolitics and alliances and money and the stock market. This guy is like, you don't just become president of the United States without being a absolute mega. That's the top job. It's the top job. Okay. People don't just fail upwards in our society. We have a meritocracy here in the United States, and only the cream rises to the top.
Do you really think that's just a throwaway?
DJ Chemic says, I was helping kids at school doing research about Japan. They basically all just looked at Google AI overview. I had to explain why that was a problem. I said, how are you going to cite that? Where did you get this information? They said the internet. I said, no. What site? The site they said Safari. One of them Googled ChatGPT. The future is fucked. See, DJ, this is unfortunate. This is DJ. This is you, because you're an older person. You don't understand that fast information actually beats good information, right? Remember what I was saying about crypto? If you think about crypto, it's already too late, right? If you have books in your house, just use them as insulation.
My new guy my new guy who's part of the intelligence program, central casting. My new CIA guy, he's central casting. It's basically saying it fits the role you want to see.
Okay.
Here's your visual pornography. Therefore, you will follow and you will trust it.
Thank you, Jim. And this is why we got to listen to Jim Brewer, right? You're not going to get this information from the mainstream media, right? You're going to get it straight from the source of Jim Brewer, one of the smartest men alive. This is why, comedians, this is why civilians don't understand, right? Comedians have different brains. They can see things that are different, okay? They are very, very high IQ people, and they can see through all that matrix bull. So many people in the world, they think the government is very trustworthy. They love the government. They love politicians and leaders. They love the wealthiest people in the world. But people like Jim Brewer are here they're trying to break that illusion that most people have, that most people love their government so much.
Because visually, you need the visual.
He looks stern, looks dark, looks great, looks day.
It's a goof. It's all a goof. It's a goof. It's almost hilarious. Even the new guy. What was the other one, Kyle?
Who's this guy?
We talked about the CIA guy. Right here, the new guy.
Is the head of the CIA, and he is a man who he's central casting. Okay, if we cast a movie, he's going to play the head of the CIA. He's one of the few. John Ratcliffe. He
What?
Nice. Oh, Jim Brewer has got TikToks saved to his Google Drive. Ladies and gentlemen, is this guy a fucking computer hacker? Is this guy a hacker? I bet this guy knows how to make his Twitch alerts work.
Poop joke.
Are we really? You know how many times too I hear, "Oh, we helped these people from being underprivileged. That's why we bombed them and got rid of their regime. We helped these people." But this comes from people that never even been to those countries. Well, no, I know people that have been there. And I know.
And this is another thing I find funny, right? Does anyone know if Iran actually exists? Because I've never been there. Interesting thought. You see it on the news, you see it on TV. We know that stuff isn't real. I've never been there. Central casting.
People that live there, and I know certain people that blah, blah, blah. And let's say that's the truth. What is your business? What is your business to say, That's okay. We keep forgetting, and we're one of the worst. Can you imagine if France came here and they removed Donald Trump and they said, you guys don't realize this is a bad regime? What gives us the authority to say we will replace who we replace? You got to be out of your mind to think that way.
Is he turning on Donnie? Jim, if you're turning on Donnie, that's tough, because Jim Brewer and Donald Trump are two of the smartest people alive. And it breaks my heart to imagine there's infighting. Two intellectual titans at each other's throats? Are you serious?
This has been a voodoo trick from the beginning of time. Your nose, your business has zero unless you are promoting God, family. Oh, they're underprivileged. So's your neighbor. So's your neighbor. Your neighbor don't have struggles? They're underprivileged. Maybe there's husbands that are controlled. There's children that are being like really controlled. There's wives being controlled. Are we going in there and we're just replacing the regime?
Okay. I think we just got to start bingo, because Jim is really talking some real. I have to consult Grok and ask Grok some questions after this, because I feel like Jim is starting. He's going down a path of criticizing the president, which is hard to take. What's he saying? Why would we bomb Iran because they are poor? When there's poor people in America? That's a difficult argument. 2356 says, I think it's roast comedy. Maybe he's just giving Donnie a little ribbon, because there's no poor people in America. Okay? There are people with a losing mindset and people with a winning mindset. Okay? And if people chose a losing mindset, that was their personal choice. Okay? It's America. If you want to make it, you'll make it. Pretty simple. It's very straightforward. It's actually very straightforward. So, I don't know what Jim's talking about here. It's tough to say. Maybe look into his eyes. Jim, are you telling the truth? Just look into his face. Jim, is this you? Don't know. Gonna have to ask Grok. Guys, bingo. 21 players, not too bad. 21, though. We got 35 viewers on Twitch, 25 viewers on YouTube. Everybody get involved. Whoa. I should also turn on the Instagram chat so you guys can see all the Instagram people watching. Spoiler alert. They are not watching. Instagram has this feature. I don't know if you guys have seen the Instagram Live, but it's very horrifying, where if you join Instagram Live, it basically announces your presence and tells everybody on your feed that you're watching something. And a lot of people are very ashamed to watch Jokes Explained live. Okay. Let's find another comedian. Now, obviously, we have the wonderful Brad Stein, but we have a suggestion in our Discord here. Let's just take a look at this. There's two parts to this. This is from Big J Okerson's stand-up crowd work special. It's called They Them. Okay, it's two parts. They Them. It's a joke about the woke people and their pronouns. They Them, gender neutral pronouns. So already we're laughing. Trans off the top. Fingerless gloves. Very cool. A lot of really famous, cool people with fingerless gloves. Computer hackers, right, from the Matrix. They wear fingerless gloves. Homeless people with stories to tell. Fingerless gloves. Bikers.
Big J Okerson!
Anyway, Big J Okerson, he's a very famous podcaster that does stand-up sometimes. But this is all crowd work.
It is funny when a whole room stands up like that. I noticed the two dickheads who didn't.
Shit's on the crowd, and we knew that was coming, right? Because it's a crowd work special.
Like, make me earn it, guys. I like that. I started looking for wheels next to your chair. Like, is this guy? He just didn't want to. All right. I respect his honesty.
Hot crowd. They're already giggling out of their mind. And he hasn't said too much yet. He's just made some observations here. Great observation.
What the fuck's up, Denver?
What the fuck's up,
I
Denver?
trust you've been freezing cold since I last saw you. Fuck. Does anybody even know what a soft nipple looks like in this town? Does anybody know the sweet feel of a hanging soft penis?
Soft nipple, okay? So that's a cold joke. That's a medical fact. When your nipples get cold, they get hard. They can also get harder when you become aroused. Penis as well.
Or the fun grip of a loose set of balls? Everyone's balls in here right now has that a little elastic seam going up the middle.
Nice. Okay, a lot of medical facts here. A lot of penis detail. The ball sack seam has been mentioned by many comedians throughout history. It's a very bizarre part of the body. A lot of the stand-up comedy process is just sitting, hanging around your apartment naked and just pulling at pieces of your body and really noticing how fucking horrible they are, and just writing it in a notebook. Right? It's like it's almost like a comedian is almost like an aristocratic doctor from the 1800s. Just pulling at pieces of the body and writing down in a little notebook. But instead of like medical facts, they're writing down funny things they've noticed.
That seems where I like to believe that God sews you up like a Build-A-Bear after he fills you up with happiness and birthday joy. Well, I'm looking at this crowd and seeing we've hit our flannel quota. So, 2 women in flannel, 4 guys.
15.
A very attractive interracial couple. A lot of questions there.
Uh-oh.
Your husband?
Uh-oh. Okay, is race. Come on, where is it? It's in there somewhere. I'm race. Okay. Are you two a couple? Yep. We got that as well. Crowd's about to say something funny. But yeah, see how he honed in, right? That this is about the tension and release, right? In America, it was very socially taboo to be an interracial couple until like the year 2036.
Husband?
This is my husband.
Husband? No way.
Yeah.
He seems
Bingo!
whimsical.
How the fuck did Amy just got bingo? How is that possible? 2 minutes? 2 minutes into this? That is, what is central casting? Interesting. Isn't that interesting how we were just talking about central casting? And then Amy with another blobby link. Unbelievable. That's crazy. That is completely absurd. All right. All right, then. Bingo cards are up for grabs again. In the meantime, Nick DiPaolo and Dave Rubin getting to the bottom of an offensive comedy and political correctness, settling the debate once and for all 7 years ago.
So let's shift there a little bit.
Sure.
So what do you think has happened to stand-up in the last, say, well, now it seems like 20 years, but in the last couple of years especially, it's gone from where it was seriously edgy, where every morning I wake up now and I'm like, man, I wish George Carlin was still alive. Not only because I think he was the greatest stand-up ever, but we need...
Oh, man. George Carlin would have loved Dave Rubin. That's a shame. It's a shame he's dead.
Still some of that, although he'd be getting booed off college campuses because he's an old white guy.
Yeah, but he was you know, I love Carlin. He's one of my idols too, but he was a lefty and he sort of created this environment. But he was more, I guess.
He was a lefty, but he was relentlessly against political correctness.
Yeah.
So that shows you how some of this stuff has changed.
Yeah.
But what do you make of sort of what's happened? I was telling you right before we started, the only reason I'm doing stand-up now, again, is because so many of these comics now have become the politically correct children that they're supposed to be making fun of. And I was like, I guess I got to go do it again. And now I'm doing it again. It's bizarre.
You know who I blame? And I'm not kidding you. You're gonna...
Dave Rubin heading out. Dave Rubin has a stand-up special, which I haven't found, but it's out there.
The feminist movement. They're at the core. They're at the core of all this politically correct horseshit that drives us nuts. They're at the core of it. I think society's been feminized.
Yeah.
Guys, and again,
society at its core has been it's totally true. It's totally true. And this is 7 years ago, and they already saw this coming, that everyone is a woman now.
I'm generalizing here, but for the most part,
even the loosest generalization will just cause.
Yeah, I know.
That's what they want, though. They want us to be walking around qualifying every statement. I don't mean everybody.
No, exactly, which I usually don't.
Yeah.
That's one thing I do in my act. I don't try to balance it out. I'll pile on and...
and amen, and we love you for it, Nick DiPaolo.
Because you were on the receiving end.
All right. Got Amy's link in there.
But sensitivity, PC is based in sensitivity.
Yeah.
And that's not in our DNA, at least most guys, you know.
Exact. Most men don't have feelings. Thank you, Nick, for saying the truth. It's, God. If I see a grown man crying, I just walk away. You gotta walk. It's like, dude, keep it together. Because it'll spread, right? If there's a sensitive guy being sensitive next to you, it'll spread.
And they have their never-ending list of grievances. They can't leave it alone. I don't watch movies anymore. I stopped about 20 years ago because I was aware of it. Something made me aware of it.
Oh my God, you stopped watching movies 20 years ago? Now that's a real shame. And that's the problem. That's what's so sad about wokeness, right? So this is 7 years ago. 2019, he stopped watching movies in 1999. Fuck, he missed some good movies. He missed The Lord of the Rings. He missed The Lord of the Rings? That's a real shame. Nick DiPaolo. I mean, those movies are woke as hell, though. There's no getting around it. But they're good, though. That's the stuff.
I can't suspend my disbelief and watch Angelina Jolie beat up 10 Marines. I just can't fucking do it. You know, I really can't.
Yeah.
And I just, it's been feminized, and this business draws a lot of people who were bullied and shit. Even back in the 80s when I would watch films, I go, why is, and I would say this is way before I was in comedy.
Yeah.
I go, why is the bad kid at the high school always the white kid with a leather jacket, the jock?
Yeah.
And it's still to this day. This is 30 years later.
Yeah,
You
Teen
know?
Wolf, Back to the Future, everything.
Yeah, this, I mean, I know this, it's just...
Central casting. Yeah, you notice that, how the villains in every movie are white guys. Usually, and that's in the high school movies, there's always some white guy with a buzz cut. And if you go to, more international movies, it's always a German guy. Right? It's always some spooky European. Mr. Bond, I say that you have entered my castle. I've been expecting you, Mr. Bond. And now you will have to suffer my many rabid dogs. Look at, I am an evil German man, and I am part of a woke conspiracy.
There's a lot more women comics and whatever, but that's where the PC comes from. It comes from the left. Nobody ever says that. The censorship. I know people have bought into it now,
Yeah.
politicians on both sides.
Yeah.
And guys have acquiesced. I guess it's guys' fault that we let it get this far.
Yeah. Is it weird how it flipped though? Like, because you could.
Ivan Top Gun, yeah. So I was about to clarify, when they say PC, they're not meaning personal computer. There's nothing wrong with PCs. PCs are great. PCs are important for streaming. They're also important for Counter-Strike 2 and Grand Theft Auto 6 one day.
Look at, say, the 90s when the right was screaming about video game violence and all this stuff, and it's like, no, it doesn't cause real violence. If anything, it actually diffuses. So this is where it's like, to me, the right doesn't get a pass. The right is way better now in terms of political correctness and free speech and all that. But yeah, the left has become completely authoritarian.
Let's just, now, I didn't even realize I should be pointing out here. There's some things to explain. Look at how fucking manly this hangout zone is, right? Right? This is actually like a nice safe space that has not been feminized. He's got raw wood, okay? He's got wood on the table. Wood also means raw, like a hard penis, right? When you have wood, that means that's like a cool 1960s way of saying I got a hard dick, right? Which is very cool and masculine. You've also got a basketball. So you got sports represented. Guys love sports. You've got a bunch of books sort of minimally set up in the center of these cubes. Okay, very masculine. You've got a big jungle. You got like a fern here, which sort of represents like the Predator movies or the Vietnam War. Guadalcanal, famous battles took place with men just killing guys among all the ferns, right? It's very masculine, very cool. No risk of women being all womanly in here.
One thing you yell about video game violence, which may or may not be true or whatever. I never bought into that. I watched the Three Stooges from age 6 to 40.
Nick DiPaolo watching Three Stooges. So, you got to be careful with your references. He dated himself. Himself a little bit there, right? Three Stooges was a famous comedy trio from about 125 years ago. So Nick DiPaolo is definitely getting up there, late 80s, late 90s.
I never hit my brother in the head with a crowbar, poke my mother in the eyes. Yeah. But, they were wrong on some stuff, but not to the degree that the left's going. We're changing the language. Political correctness, the definition is, changing people's behavior through language. And, today it's going the he and the she. You want to be called they and the...
I'm sorry that I didn't ask about your pronouns before we started.
Yes, I'd like to be. I don't even know what they are. Call me them.
It.
It.
Yeah.
So most people call me.
So
it was kind of funny.
Do you remember
Loving this conversation.
Do you remember when it started seeping into the clubs?
There's no one.
See, this is what's tricky, right? And this is what's really important when you're having discussions like this, especially when it's recorded. Don't ever give specific examples of woke madness, okay? Because they are often. It's almost like it's a conspiracy. I feel like it gets deleted because we know what's happening. You know, there's just woke shit going on all the time. But if you're ever asked to say specifically which woke shit would you like to reference, you know, you got to ask Grok. It's hard without Grok there.
One specific moment, you know. I've been doing this 31 years or whatever. So I finally, after all this time, people come out to see me. They know what's coming. You know?
We know.
But I do remember early in my career, I was at Clark University. I was doing a college. And Clark University, I think it's Clark in Massachusetts. It's even liberal for a Massachusetts school.
That's liberal.
Yeah, and I did some joke about a Middle Eastern guy at a gas station. He couldn't find my oil. He was trying to change. I said I had the one Middle Eastern guy that couldn't find oil, whatever.
Come on, Nick, do the bit. That's a funny bit. You know, Middle Eastern guys, they're very good at finding oil because they are an oil-based peoples. That's a great joke. Don't. He says it all offhand like it wasn't an awesome bit. Guys, get your bingo cards. Get your bingo bongos. Got another round of bingo coming. That was crazy fast bingo from Amy there. Unexpected, massive victory. Now let's get the let's finish off this little Brad Stein clip before we go back to Big J here.
Taking a shot. At least it comes out of the stretchy part. What if it came out of your back? This stinks. This stinks. What is going on? All I can do is ring bells now. What's happening?
Okay, let me just explain. So if some of you are just joining us, this is Brad Stein. And he's doing a joke about women's pregnancy. Okay. And he's saying at least the baby comes out of your stomach, which is the stretchy part, and not out of your back. It'd be like if a woman had a huge hunchback because there's a baby in there, and then the baby just blows up out of it. Very surreal, very absurd. Love it. It's a very funny scene as well. And a great medical fact.
They got special terms they use when they're pregnant. They don't even say pregnant. Got special words they use. I'm expecting. Expecting what?
Oh, isn't this such a George Carlin bit? Woman voice, yes. But isn't this such a George Carlin bit that he's doing right now? Oh, they use all sorts of different words. All sorts of different words. Like, I'm expecting. Expecting what? What are you expecting? A birthday party? A muffin? A cookie?
I'm expecting a child, silly. Oh, well, then you probably got a good shot. You know, being your...
Oh, man. I like that shot there. That's... I imagine that's you guys right now.
You know, being you're human and all. Man, I wouldn't think you'd be expecting. I'd think you'd be pretty sure.
Oh man, just a beautiful George Carlin bit. I should have this facial hair. I should really work on that. Maybe we'll make a sub goal for me to shave my face like this for one of the streams. That would be fun.
I mean, expecting would only make sense if you didn't know what you're gonna get. That'd be weird. Go through 9 months of Lamaze. Wah! You had a weasel. Ah! I wasn't expecting that.
Huge.
Good one.
Can you guys hear the children laughing in the background too? God, this guy's squeaky clean.
I say they should let men get pregnant. Give us a chance. Let us have a shot at it. Yes. I'd do it. I'd do it. Oh, the women were clapping, but not because they believe in unity. It's because they're like going, they couldn't handle it.
He might have been reacting to the weasel. Yes, there was a weasel that came out, but I don't know.
I love it when women say that. I mean, I could understand them saying, we wouldn't like it, but they always say the same old nonsense. Oh, they couldn't stand it. They couldn't handle the pain. They couldn't take the pain. No, we'd make a sport out of it.
Men and women are different.
9 months later, hey, Bubba's in labor. Push it, buddy, push it. Tim, go deep.
And here he is. He's going to spike the baby. Now, this is obviously a lot earlier than Brendan Schaub, but remember, didn't Brendan Schaub have a joke about men having titties? This is like a very classic premise for a joke. Is like, imagine if guys had women's bodies. Imagine if women had men's bodies. It's also the premise of the movie The Hot Chick with Rob Schneider, who is a very famous comedian, also a political consultant to Viktor Orban and J.D. Vance. So, great stuff.
Women act like they are paralyzed by bugs.
Woody Harrelson.
They can't move without a bug. But if you're not there, they'll take care of it. Oh, yeah. Raid. Man in a can. My wife buys Raid in 6-packs. You know why? Have you ever seen a woman actually kill a bug with Raid? You want to know why Raid have been making so much money off these years? They don't even put poison into that stinking can. It's scented water. You know why? Because that bug isn't being poisoned. It is drowning.
Sound comedy there. That's the sound of the Raid can. So Raid, just let you guys know who might not be Americans, Raid is an American pesticide that was first developed during the Vietnam War. It was dropped on North Vietnam as a biological weapon, and they saw how effective it was. So they decided to can it and sell it to consumers. It's how a lot of America's favorite chemicals were developed. Sound comedy, where is it? I'm looking at S. There we go, 61. Amy, I can't do bingos. Bingos do not come from the joke explainer. They must come from the comedian. Funny scene. This is becoming a funny scene here. Oh, 24 already done.
That has got to be so weird for that bug. He's walking on the linoleum and suddenly...
Oh, there it is, number 2. We knew that was coming.
Bugs can't get it. It's probably the same thing to go through when the little boys actually burn them with the magnifying glass. They don't see that one coming either. They're just like...
Oh man, Brad Stein, look at him go. It's a huge audience for this guy.
Go get the spider. All right, I'll get him. No. Use a Kleenex.
Woman's voice, yeah.
Emotionally different than man. She wants him dead, but first, let him blow his nose one more time. Well, let me throw him outside. No! To the toilet! Apparently the toilet is capital punishment for bugs that enter your home.
So, he's describing killing a bug in the house. Woman's very annoying. Guy is their job is just to kill the bugs in the house. This is like, again, this is classic, beautiful religious church comedy that we've enjoyed. I'm going to say this is number 54 because he's definitely in a church here. But this is wonderful stuff, right? Bingo! Sauerkraut. Wow. Didn't even fish for that one. Congratulations. But yeah, Brad Stein, you know, he is building on a tradition of doing jokes about men crushing bugs when women won't do that. You know, it's a tradition. It's not in the Bible, but it takes place around Bibles. Very good stuff. Congratulations, Sauerkraut. Oh, Sauerkraut already got the link ready to go. Oh, the chat's scrolling so fast.
Guys, have you
scared me? Now, okay, we got this Sauerkraut's link already to go. Let me throw out another bingo here. Get ready. This is going to be loud. There we go. Congratulations again. Bingo is... cards are out. Oh! I did the wrong thing. There we go. Immediate bingo, yeah. That was a little fast. Okay. Get your bingos. Now let me find what would be a good video for us. I like the Nick DiPaolo Dave Rubin thing, but I feel like it's a little old and we know a lot about that already. Let's check here. What have I got in the watch later? Oh my God. 2 comics.
Yeah. And I'm just saying, Ben Shapiro wasn't sending me that text.
No.
So for people to try to pretend there was no daylight between the two of them is just not true.
No, there was hostility.
Right.
Big time. And not just with...
Okay. Let's look at this setting again, right? We've got paintings of the Old West. We've got this whole podcast studio is wood. Again, remember, wood implies an erect penis. He's got the Black Rifle Coffee Company here, Black Rifles. So this is like a libertarian, you take my coffee, I'll take your life sort of brand. Just regular water, which is weird. That's kind of strange for a podcast to just be drinking regular water. Maybe
joke.
Maybe they had a can of Liquid Death that they poured out. He's got his tin of Zins or Zin-like nicotine pouches. He's got his phone, which has a direct line to the president. Even though Donald Trump is actually very angry with Tucker Carlson right now. Not sure why. Let's find out.
Poop joke.
You know, those guys, hostility. I mean, I don't want to overstate it. I'm not saying he hated them as people, but I mean, he did not agree at all. And also,
certainly didn't agree with war with Iran.
At all. And with also, honestly, some of the Christian Zionist leaders. I mean, Charles he loved Israel as a country, for sure. And I think he had a complicated theology, which I did not fully understand and still don't fully understand. But the idea that you would put another country before your own, like he just rejected that flat out. And some of the Christian Zionist leaders, man, are very aggressive and shark-like and very money-oriented and pushy.
And he started talking about that openly.
Well, he talked about it with me a lot.
Yeah. Well, he talked about it on Megyn Kelly's show. I mean, talked about the reaction he got
from the evangelical leaders.
Well, maybe not from the evangelical.
It wasn't.
leaders.
It was a mix. It was a mixture.
Yeah, it was probably probably a mix of both.
Okay, guys. So just to fill you in here on what's going on, just for skimming the news. A long time ago, Charlie Kirk was tragically assassinated by some guy with a gun at an event. And since then, it has come to light that nobody really knows who assassinated him. Nobody knows if he's actually dead. And Charlie Kirk had a lot of secret conversations with a lot of shady people and interesting operatives and central casting, which is all being discussed and coming to light now in these podcasts, sort of wood-paneled podcasts.
You know,
nobody knows what he believed in either. Marlo, very good. So nobody really knows what's going on. We thought we knew what was going on. There's very graphic footage of what we thought was going on, but it turns out nobody really knows.
Jewish Zionists, like the guys you mentioned, but also the people he grew up with, who were evangelical leaders. And he was upset with them. I mean, I talked to him about it at length. I could name names with who he was upset. I'm not going to, but because he's gone. But yeah, that's just real. And I don't know. I don't even like talking about this, but I'm just offended.
Very interesting. There is a Muslim poster behind Tucker Carlson.
By where this is going. And the bottom line is, every American has an interest in every murder getting solved. And not just in getting solved, but fully solved.
Yeah.
And if you have a government agency that's shutting down a legitimate line of inquiry, at very least you have to answer the question, why are you doing that? And Joe Kent has said in public multiple times, including to me, the FBI shut down any effort to look into international connections here within days of the killing. So someone should ask the FBI, like, why'd you do that? And no one seems willing to ask.
And look, we also know what we know about this FBI.
Okay, if you guys don't know, Dave Smith is a very famous stand-up comedian. I've explained his jokes on the channel before, and he's very funny.
Who I just could not be more disgusted with. And, you know, I know you saw when...
Everyone's afraid of them.
Well, what Dan Bongino was talking all types of shit to me on Twitter or whatever, but it's like, look, man, you just... You know, there was a thing where people were saying they were trying to goat Dan Bongino into debating me because he was talking shit about me, and you know, I think I responded in kind. But the thing is, like, he can't. Dan Bongino, not only can he not come debate me, Dan Bongino can't ever do a difficult interview ever again for the rest of his life because he's ended in one question. Literally one question ends it. I just go, hey. Okay, so you looked the American people in the eyes and you swore that you had seen the proof that Jeffrey Epstein killed himself. Well, it's been declassified by an act of Congress now, so go ahead and tell us. What'd you say? What's the proof? It's all declassified now.
And we're back to Epstein now.
What it doesn't what are the few exceptions in the rule? If it's national security or if it harms the victims or something like that, how would it possibly be any of those for you to just tell me?
Weren't we over Epstein at this point? Didn't Jeffrey Epstein, you know, the files were released and it turned out that it was all Bill Clinton and Bill Gates and the deep state, and it was a big deep state conspiracy, and Donald Trump was totally exonerated, and we all moved on and bombed Iran. I'm pretty sure that was the narrative. This is very confusing for me. There's a lot of a lot of really conflicting opinions right now. It's very frustrating because, you know, normally all my favorite comics, they all had the same opinions, and now they're eating each other. Guys, we're all on the same team. We're all here to just make people laugh. I don't know what the hell is going on. I mean, what
poop joke?
What else could I? Let's just go back to this guy. There we go. There we go. You guys want a poop joke? Let's get you guys a poop joke.
I have a lot of roots here in Cincinnati.
Jim Brewer's worst bathroom emergency. 1 minute 35 seconds till bingo.
And I have a lot of. So my family grew up in Dayton, Kentucky, which is, you wouldn't know, super poor. I think they just got sneakers 10 years ago. I think they. I mean, it was very poor for the longest time, and then they started building up the area, and I think Dayton, Kentucky was one of the last areas they started building up. But every time I came here, I would go there, and when my dad was alive, all right, when my father was alive, Newport, Kentucky goes down as one of the top cities that my father dropped a deuce in public. This is
a deuce is a poo.
He crapped himself in at least 7 to 10 cities. I know I keep saying I'm going to write that book, Top 10 Cities My Father Dropped the Deuce in Public. This is, so we were, Bone Comedy Club used to be there. Or
get to the poo, Jim.
Tomorrow we should go look for that pub, and you drop the deuce, you got poop all over. Come on, this is good times. Yeah. Right? So I'm so impressed by how these guys, Dave Smith, Jim Brewer, Tucker Carlson, I'm so impressed how they can talk for hours and hours. And, you know, I get so lost as to what exactly it is that they're saying. That it just makes me, it's very soothing, very comforting. It's just like hearing birds in the distance. I don't know what they're saying,
joke.
But they keep talking. There's a poop joke right there. Twitch is a real piece of shit. You know, I don't want to say the Twitch is a Democrat conspiracy, but considering that Hassan is getting way more viewers than me, you know, maybe look into it a little bit, guys. Do your own research. Do your own research. Get your bingo cards. It's happening again. Stand up bingo. 3:30 p.m. Austin time right now. We'll see if this depends. It might be if it's a fast bingo, we might be able to do 2. If it's a slow bingo, this might be the last one before viewer videos. We also have a Patreon stream at 4:30 p.m. after this stream. I should actually caveat that with the Patreon stream happens after this stream. So do not assume it will be 4:30. It could be much earlier than that. Yes, it will be on the Patreon. Thank you for linking the Patreon there. And it's free for everybody on the Patreon. It's not just for paid members. Okay, let's see. We got 19 players for bingo. Going once, going twice. Sold. It is a bad business strategy. I'm not a very good business comedian. I'm not like Dave Smith. Okay, so you remember where we left off? These two, against all odds, are married. Get ready for the black jokes. Get ready for the white jokes. Buckle in, buckle up. This is going to be a real fun ride.
Looks like you came here on like an airplane bicycle that he drives. She's like, put on some.
Love how he's sitting on the stool, right? It's very casual. Right? This is like the opposite of Brad Stein, right? Brad Stein, high energy, sweating his balls off, very finely trimmed facial hair. Big J, he's like, he just sits in the stool like Tyrus, right? And he's got a big bottle of water, kind of a David Lucas energy, and just being like, tell me you guys together? Fuck. I'm gonna say advanced stool technique because the stool was a bicycle in that situation there.
On pepper.
Air travel, yeah.
Where'd you two meet? Tell me everything.
Okay. And this is the beauty of a crowd work special, right? Because you just have to you prime the audience. You're like, hey, do you guys have any funny things to say? And then again, it's fully automated comedy. The crowd's about to say something funny.
Aviation school.
Aviation school? You're both pilots?
No, mechanic school.
Aviation mechanics school. You're both airplane mechanics?
What do you do for work?
I am.
We work in aerospace. I'm a project manager in aerospace, and he's a technician in aerospace.
Damn.
Yeah.
I would have never thought that. I thought you guys guessed people's weight and age at a carnival. That was crazy. Aviation. Wow.
Carnival.
That's not what I thought it was going to be at all.
Carnivals have been illegal since 2000. I think since 9/11.
Kids?
2.
Really? I bet they're fucking weird looking. I'm just kidding, but they both went. Well, we knew the risks when we. Damn, miss, those are big titties. Just give me a thumbs up. What a world we're in, huh? That would be a slap in the face in the 50s. Excuse me, sir? She went. Dinner plate nips. I'm just kidding, miss. I don't think you have dinner plate nips.
Medical fact?
Maybe you have dinner plate nips.
Dinner plate nips, medical fact. Some nipples are very large. That's when the areola covers a large area on the nipple, right? And it's very funny. Also the opposite, very tiny nipples. Also very funny. I don't know what the ideal nipple size is, but I think that the medical community is still debating that. I could ask Grok. That actually is a good Grok question.
Are you girls here together?
Yeah.
Really, by yourselves?
We work together.
No shit. You're not with this group of dudes here? Well, don't make a stink face at it. Damn. How's a guy supposed to try in this world? That's your reaction. Eh? You work together where at? Your hairstyle.
Mwah. Thank you for the 100 bits and the disappointed Brian up there in the top corner.
Yeah.
Of course. My next guest was scientists. Don't think I was judging. Scientists? No. OnlyFans content creators? Hairstylists? Ooh la la. You ever fuck a client?
Not yet.
Not yet, but you're looking. You do women's hair mostly? Mm-hmm. That's got to be annoying.
73, that was almost word for word, women are annoying. That was almost word for word. Women, you got women clients? Mm-hmm. That's got to be annoying. That's a, thank you, Big J. Got to be very true. And let's hear why they're annoying. I'm excited to hear this.
Old ladies and shit?
Not really.
So you get to do young girls. You ever do a white girl's dreadlocks or braids?
White women?
It's probably popular out here in this fucking lack of black town you live in.
Lack of black. And that's a great rhyme. There's a real lack of black in this town. Very true. A little bit of location comedy. Race pandering. Yes, to the whites. It's on the menu. Yes.
Sir, I mean this, and I mean
Yeah,
this
great
as a complete
observation, yeah.
compliment, and that I'm genuinely happy. You are the first, and I mean this, full black person since I've been here in town.
Good. Excellent. Excellent. Another great observation. Here comes the black people stereotype. Get ready. Hold on.
It's so exciting. Everybody here, a lot of people have said they were black, and then I go, oh, nice, so as a black man, they go, well, I mean, my mom's white or something. And by the way, it was always mom's white.
Oh, that's the black people stereotype. Black guys always having sex with white women. That's been a classic stereotype for thousands of years.
None of these fucking mountain goats getting black pussy. You wish.
Excellent stuff.
Better be a white rapper or a chocolate factory owner like this guy.
Chocolate factory owner, that's a Willy Wonka joke. That's Roald Dahl. That's a deep pull. That's I'm gonna say TV movie recap. Yeah, I can't find it. Oh, new cards are so hard. TV. AV comedy would mean a presentation or some sort of special effects on the screen.
Or own a model airplane store like this guy here. Oh, thank God. This is your girlfriend?
Nah, that's his wife.
That's his wife. Nice. I see what's happening here.
Oh.
No, this is the kind of porn I watch.
Confirmed. Black stereotype confirmed in the crowd. Number 16 crowd says something funny. White people stereotype for model trains? Yep.
That's my favorite porn. When black dudes bang a white lady while the husband watches. It's my favorite porn. It's called cuckold. And I'm not political at all, but people who are political use that word a lot, and it always hits me wrong. They're like, that guy's a fucking cuck. I'm like, nice, dude. This fucking chick's getting gangbanged by black dick? Nice, dude. That's fucking
Black
rad.
dick? 45 penis.
It's like, no, I mean he's a pussy. Like, what? Is that what that means?
Skims the news.
You're a single dude.
You see that black guy in the crowd was going, oh no. See, it's funny when you talk about these. You talk about what porn you watch. You talk about jerking off. You talk about penises. You talk about wanting to see black guys fuck white women. No, Marlo, congratulations. It's all very like taboo subjects, right? So it makes people giggle nervously, and nervous giggles that counts as laughter. That counts as laughter. Marlo with the link already. Congratulations, Marlo, with the final bingo of the day.
At my age, my...
Whoa. Please explain my dad's final stand-up clip. Okay. Congratulations. Now, let me select the winner here. And the game has ended. Congratulations, stand-up bingo winner. Marlo, the link is linked. Now let us get to the viewer videos here. All right. This one is called Hufflepuff.
Bruv, this fucking magical vape, no one has it, bro.
Should have just gone Myles in, bro. I'm telling you.
What's in my limb, bro? I don't want to go my end. I've seen my cousin and bare other freshies, bro. What?
Okay, so they're speaking great Brexit here. Oh, the day trader link, yes. Schwepp. Schwepp is number 1, I believe. Or is it RJ with the $2 donation super chat from earlier? Look at the good. Schwepp got 169, but I think RJ's gone. I'm going to take Schwepp's link.
People.
You are a freshie, bro.
Yes, yes, it's the chicken tikka twins, blood. And yo. You recognize me, innit?
Nah, bro.
Peter Paneer, baby.
No, I've seen this guy before, bro. He's kind of cool, man.
And I'm cool, innit, blood? Yeah, and you're hot and spicy, baby. Yo, are you a vape virgin, fam?
Bro, I'm not a fucking vape virgin.
All right, man, all right.
Now, let's see what he's got. Let's see what he's got.
Yo.
Okay. What's these? 5%?
Yeah, what's that 5%, fam?
I'm looking for 10, G.
You want 10s?
Now, we're about to go Myles in, you know.
No.
Let's just go Myles in.
Is dead, fam.
Let's go
Yo, boys. Hufflepuff, baby. Not Hufflepuff.
That's the one, bro. That's the one.
Baby.
That's a big vape. That's a big vape, man.
That's the one I've seen in the States, bro.
That's a big one.
No, just touch it. You're not taking it. Just touch it, man. Oh my days, innit? Oh my days.
That's the one, bro.
He's got fucking Tetris on there.
This is a Taj Mahal of things.
Of things.
What don't it do, fam?
Of things.
You like
calculator on there, mate.
He's Indian, isn't it?
And oh, is it?
Yeah,
That's
mate.
right, baby.
Actually,
Look at that.
I knew my exams in there. Oh my god, 65.
Listen, man.
How much?
Want it, innit? I'll give it for like 11 rupees. Listen, yo, listen.
Hold it, don't even...
Yo, laters, Bombay potatoes.
Shut up, bro. Bro, I'm fucking telling you, bro. This is the one I seen in the States, bro. My cousin from Calgary has that in Canada. Let's play games, blood. Yo, you can move the... Nah. But yo, listen though, let's just see
These lads about to get
see it.
right fucking vape. Oh! Rishi Sunak. Stop the post. This is some good British humour right here. I don't think there's anything to explain there. Those. Oh, this is going to be hard to watch me type. Those lads got right. Got right fucking vape straight up. All right.
End of one of those from Joey Essex, I'm told. And then finally, Christine, who's being blindfolded? Oh my God. Okay, let's go and get your item. Okay.
I'm gonna move from this side.
Got another blobby.
Go, Carol.
Do you think Blobby killed Charlie Kirk?
Oh, please tell me it's not Mr. Blobby. I would say that Carol seems the winner for that. I don't really know what's happening next. While we sort Carol out, we've got some messages. We've got some messages being sent from some very special friends. Ladies.
Is this the last lobby? Okay. We got another one here. This is a sauerkraut original.
You stand in front of your mirror and play Wonderwall at 3 a.m. Apparently something happened, so I'm gonna give it a shot.
Dangerous. Ah! God damn it.
Guys, have you seen...
God damn it. Oh, okay, this is Marlo's dad.
At my age, my best yoga move is being able to reach all the way to 3 a.m. without getting up to go pee. Yeah. I like to sleep though.
Is that Marlo laughing?
Go to bed so early. In fact, I've already been to bed tonight. This is me getting up really early tomorrow. That's not even a joke.
Hey, he's getting laughs. That joke is about how the human body decomposes over time. Once you reach 22, 24 years old, it's all downhill from there, baby. We can all relate to that. So, this is just relatable comedy.
Reach all the way to 3 a.m.
He's got the act out there, the act out reach.
Without getting up to go pee.
See, it's a bit of a bait and switch. Because you think he's going to be physically reaching, but he is temporally reaching. Great reversal there, and Beat Kids. Now this is, I hope, a music video and not children being beaten. Uncomfortable. And this is in a different era, right? Nowadays, they would just laugh and say, get out of here with your losing mindset. But these guys, there was a little bit of, I don't know what year this came out. 14 years ago, there was these guys, Wall Street guys, still had a shred of shame left but thank God it is gone. This communist girl hopefully moved to Venezuela, where she can find out what, how communism works in real life, which is that you're communist for a year or two, and then the CIA embargoes you and companies blockade you, and then that's it for your whole system. Good luck. Wow. Now, wouldn't this be child labor in practice? What do I leave as a comment? I'll just say, what the CIA do with this communist leader? That Barney chick, who did I exploit today? Who did I exploit today? Normally, I get to it early in the morning. It's always indirect, right? I'm streaming on Twitch, which is a platform owned by Amazon. So by streaming on Twitch, I think I probably exploited a couple 100,000 Amazon employees or subcontractors, all entangled with that web of delivery services. So a pretty significant amount of people, hopefully. But that's the nature of capitalism, right? All those people that don't want to do package delivery, they could just stop and just start winning. Pretty basic, guys. It's pretty basic. You guys, we're gonna start the Patreon stream right after this, so please stay tuned. We'll see if Brian shows up or not. He was invited to the Google Calendar Patreon meeting, but he may not show up, so it might just be me. We'll see what happens. But I'm going to end this stream now and head over to the Patreon stream, so see you guys very shortly. Thanks again. Thanks to all our day traders, long-term investors, Patreon subscribers. I'll be over on the Patreon. The link should be up there. So we'll see you in a couple minutes. Thanks for playing, everybody. Goodbye.
Poop joke.